Hey guys, how you guys doing? So today I want to talk about different ways to get into real estate. So whenever everyone hears that I'm in real estate, they always think I'm a realtor. And yes, that is the most common way to get into real estate. It's not the only way to get into real estate. Another famous way that people associate with real estate is flipping houses. And HGTV really made that huge in people's, living rooms, with their wonderful shows where people go into neighborhoods and buy properties and fix them up with a really cheap budget and then resell it for a huge profit. So what else is there besides those two? Since everyone knows about being a realtor, where you list a property on Zillow, Redfin, or what's known as MLS, multiple listing services. So it hits all those websites that people normally go to look for their house online. So realtors, flippers. Then what else is there? So the other side of real estate is multi-unit investing, where you have a landlord and they purchase a property, then they rent those properties out to people. That's another one that people, have not, if not used themselves, know someone in their family that used. So what else is there? So as of, I think 2008-ish, Airbnb is another huge one. So short-term rentals, where you could go to a property and rent it out for a day, a week, couple months, whatever worked for your schedule and your budget. Airbnb is all over. You can find them in Canada, New York City, Colombia, India, Bahamas. Like I remember I stayed at Airbnb in Bahamas, beautiful Airbnb in Jamaica, Colombia. All these places have wonderful options on Airbnb. So if you were to get into Airbnb and you wanted that to be your entry into real estate, how can you do that? So in a nutshell, you could have your own property, maybe a spare bedroom that you don't use, and you could list that on Airbnb. Or if you have a walkout basement, you could list that, and that way your guests and you have that separation in case you just don't want to deal with them, which is fine. Also, another way that a lot of investors are doing it is they're going to current landlords and saying, hey, you rent this property for, let's say, $1,200. Is it okay if I use this property and Airbnb it out, and I'll pay you your $1,200 every month, and whatever I make on top of that goes to my pocket. And some landlords are fine with it, others aren't. So if you want to get into real estate without having a property of your own, that's one way to do it as well. What else is there? So you also have people that are interested in real estate, but they don't really have the time. They don't want to, associate with the closings, the toilets, the tenants, and all the troubles associated with real estate. So they may prefer to just be a silent partner, and they'll contribute money to the project or to the property, if it's a rehab, or if they're buying the property to rent as is. They'll just be a silent partner in the deal, and they'll make their money through either interest payments or have equity in the property. So there it is, folks. There's many ways to get into real estate. It's not just a realtor. You can be a realtor, you could be a flipper, you could be a multi-unit or apartment building owner or landlord. You could be an Airbnb investor, which is like the new cool thing. Also, you could be a silent partner or a private lender, which are all great options to get into real estate. The important thing is to find out what works best with your time, your budget, and your goals. Then you can move forward with picking which form of investment is best for you and all your dreams. Thanks for dropping in. See you guys next time. Bye.